Hey guys, today we are at Namba station, Osaka, heading back to Tokyo by Shinkansen. It was raining this morning, so that's why the ground is wet, but now it stops raining. The Golden Week is just finished, but since it's the weekend, there are so many people in the town, and it seems like there is some event over there. Well, we will check up later, but firstly, let me place this big luggage into the coin locker. We have many coin lockers inside the Namba station. The closest one from the square, this place will be the one. However, since it's located in super convenient place, usually there are not that many empty spots, but seems like we have empty spot. Wait, it costs 1,200 Japanese yen, really? Middle size one is 700 Japanese yen. Oh my goodness, I don't know because of the expo or I don't know the reason why, but it becomes so expensive. Let me check out the other price. 1,200 Japanese yen is just too much. We have another one. By the way, this is Nankai Namba station. They place the paint on the stairs and it becomes cuter. If you are heading to the Kansai International Airport or Wakayama prefectures, this is the station that you need to take the train. So this is how it looks like. It is a big station entrance, so probably you can find it easily. Anyways, let's go to the coin locker place. It's located in the downstairs. If you go to the downstairs, there is a Namba station, Osaka Metro. That's the way to go, but don't turn left and just turn right over here. On the right side, you will find the Takashimaya department store. And here is another coin locker. Wait, here too? 1,200 Japanese yen, that's too much. Well, 500 Japanese yen one, I don't think I can place my luggage over here. How about this 700 Japanese yen? Maybe I can. Let me try. Can I close that? Sweet. Perfect. Yes, I could save 500 Japanese yen. 700 Japanese yen and 1,200 Japanese yen. That's a big difference. Yes, if you have a kind of like middle-sized luggage, you can use the 700 Japanese yen one. Still, this one, it is not the carry-on size, but it is not the oversized one either. So, middle-sized luggage one, this 700 Japanese yen one is enough. So now let me explain how to use it. You can just place the luggage over here and press the button. It's locked. And here, they will immediately respond toward to that locker and you can place kakunin. Oh, hold on. If you don't understand the Japanese, you can place English and then, you can change it to the confirm. Yeah, it is the same thing basically. And place the confirmed. And you can user choose the credit card, also the barcode, the e-payment, also the train IC card too. Of course, they accept the cash, but this time I pay with the credit card. So here I can pay by the credit card. Yep, 700 Japanese yen. One thing you have to be careful is that you need this receipt to get your luggage back. You need to show QR code over here, so don't rush. Yeah, on the back of the receipt, it says don't lose this receipt. By the way, lose in Japanese is funshitsu, funshitsu. Funshitsu is a difficult word, so you can say nakusu, nakusu, that's easier one. Alright, so let's explore around the Namba station area. You can just go upstairs and you will back to that coin locker place. Technically, you can just use the stairs over here, but the escalator is much easier though. Alright, so let's go check out the event, what they have. And also, I want to check out the discounted ticket store too. By the way, hey guys, welcome back to Ride TV. I'm Rion. Please don't forget to check my Instagram too. Alright, so let's keep walking. So that's the main square of Namba station. And let me see what they have. So there are the samurais. It seems like they are having the art event. Probably that's the stage, so they had the fashion show or something. So I just asked what it is. Actually, I thought some prefecture's promotion, but actually they are opening some store at the American Village and you can wear the samurai costume. So that's why they are having the promotion over here. That's what they told me. So samurai and the grammar. Seems like it is a fan club. Another samurai over here, but seems like he's busy though. They have so many different kinds of samurai head over here. So before leaving Osaka, let's go check out the Dotonbori food street, its atmosphere. After Golden Week ended, there become much fewer travelers on the street, but still on the weekend, it is pretty crowded. As I explained it in the previous video, the price gap between the travel spot and the local area becomes much bigger compared to before. But still, if you go to the back street in Dotonbori, you can find a reasonable price store too though. That's the line for the Rick Rose cheesecake. Price is 1,065 Japanese yen. It becomes much expensive compared to the past time. However, their cheesecake quality is pretty good. So even 1,000 Japanese yen, still definitely worth it. Before I leave from Osaka, I wanna eat takosen. It's Wanaka restaurant, and their takosen, my favorite snack. It's like the takoyaki sandwich by the rice cracker. Inside it, there are takoyakis. It's pretty good. You can also order the regular takoyaki too. Yeah, that's my takosen. Sweet, we got it. This is one of the best snacks in Osaka. Whenever I wanna eat takoyaki, but I don't wanna stop, just I wanna walk and eat, I always order this takosen. Itadakimasu. Shrimp flavored rice cracker perfectly matches with takoyaki and the takoyaki sauce. Their takoyaki is pretty soft and creamy. But it is pretty hot inside takoyaki, so if you eat it, you gotta be careful. It's hot. I was born and raised in Osaka. Since I was a kid, I'm eating this takosen. However, the price increased a lot compared to the time when I was a kid. Yeah, it becomes like 2.5 times, even like 3 times. However, still, it's mecha oishii though. You know, the inflation is coming to everywhere, so it's shogun. It is pretty hot, but they have a trash over here. Trust me, it is hard to find a trash can, so wherever, if you can trash, just trash it right away. Otherwise, you have to carry it all the way down to the hotel. It is the line for the 551 Horai. That's also Osaka's popular food. If you are going to Dotonbori Bridge, just keep straight in this Ebisubashi Suji street. Oh, interesting. They are having a new store over here. They are having the hocho, which is the knife, and also Japanese souvenir. Around this area, whenever I come back to Osaka, there are always new stores. So I love walking around this area. So many international group tourists. We are getting closer to Ebisubashi Bridge and the Dotonbori food street. It becomes more and more people on the street. Here we go, finally we arrived to Ebisubashi Bridge. It is entrance of Dotonbori food street. We will get there later. And here, it is the Ebisubashi Bridge. Despite just Golden Week has finished, there are so many people on the street taking a photo in front of Greco Running Man. Let's walk in the back street. So we will walk in Soemon-cho, which is right next to the Ebisubashi Bridge. It is the drinking street. It's like the Kabuki-cho in Tokyo. However, unfortunately, compared to Kabuki-cho, this street atmosphere is a little bit darker. You know what I mean? So unless if you want to have this special adventure, you don't want to come around here, especially if you want to come with a kid. It is not as interesting as Kabuki-cho, my personal opinion though. There is a Don Quixote over here, but you can enter beside the bridge too. You see that so many names on the small building. Yes, all of them are the drinking places or bar. Well, if you are coming from the different culture, this place might be interesting, but not the great atmosphere though. Just turn right at corner, and we are heading back to the bridge. This bridge called Tazaemonbashi. Compared to Ebisubashi bridge, this Tazaemonbashi is much smaller. It is the Ebisubashi bridge. You can just come over here walking beside the river. Let's go down. If you come visit here during Halloween time or New Year time, there are so many people over here and jumping from that bridge into this Dotonbori river. So it will be a fun spot. In the past time when I was a student in Osaka, everyone was jumping from that Ebisubashi bridge during the Halloween time or whenever the local baseball team win. However, the government thought it is dangerous, so that they renew the bridge and redesign the bridge so that no one can jump from there. However, unfortunately, even after they rebuilt the bridge, everyone just jumped from that bridge from there. So nothing has changed. Maybe in the future they rebuild this bridge too, and probably everyone just move to the next bridge from here. In Japanese, this kind of situation called Itachigokko, endless battle. So, interesting. And that's the Ferris wheel of Don Quixote. Seems like many people are using that Ferris wheel. Sweet. We haven't visited American Village for a while, so let's go to American Village too. This street used to be quiet, but now it becomes very lively. Haha, Dotonbori cruise. Sweet. So we came back to Ebisubashi Bridge during the Halloween time. They usually block that way so that no one can jump from that bridge. That's how they redesigned it. But it didn't work out though. Yep. Danger, no diving. Well, trust me, this Dotonbori river water, it's not clean at all. So definitely you don't want to dive in that. For heading to American Village, you can just keep straight in the street, but you can turn left over here so that's more easy to walk. It is the street next to that street. This place called Midosuji. It is one of the biggest streets in Osaka. After they renew it, pedestrian area become much wider. Those areas used to be the car driving way, but now it becomes the bicycle lane and also pedestrian zone. So is other side of the street too. So yeah, the traffic become more maybe, but for pedestrians it becomes much easier to walk. So I love these changes. So just keep straight. D&G and Louis Vuitton. There are many fancy stores beside this Midosuji. It's Prada store, and probably they are building something fancy over here too. When you find the Apple store on the corner, just turn left. It is the entrance of American Village. This American Village is a trendy district in Osaka, known for its youth culture and street fashion. It's filled with vintage clothing shops and quirky cafes. The area has a creative atmosphere and also the laid-back atmosphere. Usually people compare with Harajuku, so if you love Harajuku, maybe you can visit over here too. Seems like they are having some event over here. I assume some idol is performing over there. Let's go check by the side. Maybe we can see from here. Okay. Oh, so many people enjoying it. It's a nice department store. It is the Big Step Mall. Also, there is a main area of American Bridge. It's Sankaku Koen, Triangle Park. Seems like they're having an event over there too. Wow, here, more people. Wow, very interesting. Usually this park it's really quiet, but on the weekend sometimes they have event and it becomes this kind of atmosphere. So if you like this kind of culture, maybe you can visit here, especially on the weekend. There is takoyaki restaurant and also many fashion store. It is a furugi second-hand clothes, starting from 380 Japanese yen. Good deal. Captain Tsubasa-kun. Now we came back to the Midosuji Street, which is the main street of Osaka. That's the entrance of Shinsaibashi Station. For the American village, the closest station will be that Shinsaibashi Station. You see that building in front of you with the blue circle? Yeah, that's Namba Station. Sweet, it's always great meeting with you guys. Hello.
Hello. We're big fans.
Thank you. Go! Loving it. If you see me on the street, don't forget to go to me so that I can realize you are the viewer. So see you soon in Japan. All right, so let's going back to Dotonbori. Oh, nice. So this is the artwork in Midosuji, huh? It's made by flower. Beautiful. There is something over there too. So this one is also made by flower. Good job. Wow, it is so detailed. You know, today is a windy day. I'm just wondering if they don't fly away. Probably they use the glue so hardly though. However, still, there are several flowers flying. Chanel, Celine, also Cartier. Yep, so many fancy stores. In front of Louis Vuitton shop, they have something interesting. It is something artistic. Oops, sorry, totally forgot to tell you the temperature today. It is 21 degrees, wind is 5 meters per second, 68% humidity, sunset time is 6:49. It was crowded this morning, but now it became a beautiful day. We are almost at Dotonbori. Alright, now finally we came back to Dotonbori. Feels like there are more people now. It's Saturday today. In the night time, there will be more and more people over here though. Seems like not that many people making the Greco running man pose here. Here we go. That's the entrance. Let's walk in the Dotonbori food street. That's a new game center Gigo and picture spot. That picture spot used to be over there, but the display quality is just too different. So Gigo Game Center's display now it becomes more popular. Yep, the Gigo's display definitely better. I think so. Speaking of the crowdness level, there are so many people, but feels like compared to during the Golden Week time, much better. Still, not that long line in front of 18-ban. Yep, now they have a trash can. Good job. Sushi and the kushikatsu, no line in front of the store yet. How about in the Hozenji? There is a hidden entrance over here. It is pretty quiet. This street. Nice picture spot. And let's go check up the Hozenji too. Seems like Hozenji Yokocho, there are more people. So maybe in Hozenji too. Yep, seems like it's very crowded. Alright, now let's go check up the discounted ticket store for the Shinkansen discounted ticket. There are not that many ramen restaurants compared to Tokyo. However, this Chuka Soba Fuji, it is good and cheap and many locals say it's favorite spot. So if you like ramen, maybe you can try that. Especially they have a large menu items. It comes with ramen, karaage, and also the fried rice, only 1,000 Japanese yen. Well, if you visit here during lunchtime, usually there are line, but yeah, it's found this spot. It is the back street where you can find the entrance of Hozenji. So discounted ticket store, it's just in front of Namba station. The first one over here. From Osaka to Tokyo, 12,990 Japanese yen. Seems like it is 880 Japanese yen cheaper. How about here? It is the second one. That discounted store ticket, 970 Japanese yen cheaper. And how about the last one over here? So this place seems like 870 Japanese yen cheaper. Well, 980 Japanese yen, that's a lot of money. I want to use that discounted ticket store, but there are two things that I worry. The first one, since it is Saturday, and also this much crowdness, I'm not sure how long we have to wait at the Shinkansen ticket office if we get the discounted ticket store. It could be 30 minutes to 1 hour. If 1 hour, I don't want to wait that long. The two, we only can use the cash, so we can't use the credit card. Since I'm saving the miles right now, what should I do? Well, why not? Let's use it. Well, hopefully waiting time is less than 30 minutes. Hopefully. Hey guys. So I eventually decided not to buy it. So I was talking to the lady at the discounted ticket store, and she explained me since it is Saturday, and also there are so many travelers from all over the countries for the expo. Today it might be very crowded and it could be over an hour. That's what she told me. So probably we'd better use the regular ticket today, and we can use the discounted ticket store next time, especially by the time we are riding on the Shinkansen on the weekday. Yeah, I think so. Well, I'm not sure how long the line it will be, but we will know the answer when we arrive to Osaka station. So we'll see. Let's keep walking. So first, let's pick up the luggage over here. So this time, let's make it English. Just take out and place the QR code over here. And yeah, that's already open now. Here we go. All right. So let's go to Osaka station. From Namba station, easiest way to go to Osaka station is using the Midosuji line, Osaka Metro. Midosuji line is the main line of Osaka Metro, the red sign over there. It is the same name with the Midosuji Street. Yeah, it is the important street. Oh, here too. We got the face recognition system, but seems like no one is using it now. That's okay. You know, this touch one is already useful enough. So we can take the train over here. Oh, we just missed the train. It's okay. We can wait over here. Speaking of the station, from Namba station to Osaka station, it's about 7 stations away. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And yeah, seems like the train is coming over here. During busy time, they have so many trains. So we just need to wait a little bit. All right, let's take a seat. Here we go, we arrived to Osaka station. For Shinkansen, you can just follow the sign. Yeah, the blue one over there. Shinkansen. Here too, seems like no one using this face recognition system though. Anyways, Namba station to Osaka station. It costs 290 Japanese yen. Since I didn't buy the ticket at the discounted ticket store, I just got the ticket online. I used the EX app, and you know, just you register your credit card, and then you can search the Shinkansen that you want to ride, and then you can buy the ticket. If you have the train IC card, you can just download it over there. In my case, I have a Suica, which is a train IC card at my Apple Watch, and it is already loaded in my Apple Watch. It is very convenient, and also you have no worry that you lose the ticket. So I recommend. Oh yeah, seems like it is crowded. I usually buy the station bento over here, but today I'm not sure if we can eat inside the train while I'm filming. Maybe I'd better get small onigiri or wait until I arrive to Tokyo. There is a long line in front of 551 Kolai too. It continues all the way down. Wow, that's super long. There is a restaurant floors too, but since it's Saturday, so many people over here as well. Oh my goodness, smells so good. Ramen. Vegan tonkotsu ramen. Ah, interesting. And also they have a rich tomato soup ramen. That's interesting too. It is ramen and gyoza. It's gyukatsu. Also, that's a takoyaki restaurant, Wanaka. You know, takoyaki is a special thing in Osaka, and I believe there are so many people trying to eat takoyaki before they leave Osaka at Wanaka restaurants. No wonder. That's why there are so many people waiting in front of the takoyaki restaurant. The Shinkansen that I want to catch leaving from 7 p.m. So we still have 30 minutes. But probably we'd better wait in front of the Shinkansen since we are taking the non-reserved seat today. So we'd better go to the Shinkansen station right now. There is an event space selling many different kinds of ramen. So let's go upstairs. You can enter from there too, but I want to check up the Shinkansen ticket office since, you know, we didn't get the discounted ticket. But I want to know how long is the waiting time so that I can make the decision for the next time. And you can make a decision too. So let's go check up there. There is 7-Eleven and also souvenir shop. I want to get some snack and a drink at 7-Eleven. So I got the food. It is a line for the Rick Rose cheesecake. Oh yeah. So long line over here. And here, Shinkansen ticket office. Wait! No way! There's no line in front of the ticket counter! Only one person waiting. Oh my goodness, could have saved 1,000 Japanese yen. Regrettable, but it is shogunai. From the next time, if the difference is 1,000 Japanese yen, definitely I will get it. But maybe there's a line next time. It's always hard to make a decision. So it's kind of like a gamble. If you can enjoy that, definitely I recommend you to get the discounted tickets out. Yep, no waiting line. Hiya! That's okay. Let's forget about something already we lost the opportunity. So let's look forward and let's keep talking. It was a good lesson. So let's enter to the station. If you are taking the Shinkansen, especially the non-reserved seat from Osaka, it is a little bit tricky. By the way, I just registered my train IC card so we can get the ticket over here. So that's are the signs. If you are taking the non-reserved seat of Shinkansen, we want to find the starting train from Osaka. Over 200 numbers are starting train from Osaka, so that means the next one is from 7 p.m. The next one is 7:15. If you are taking the Shinkansen from Tokyo, all the Shinkansen are leaving from Tokyo, so it's much easier. But if you are taking the Shinkansen from Osaka station, you gotta be careful. Sometimes it's confusing, and sometimes you have to wait for a while. Well, if you are the beginner of the Shinkansen, definitely I recommend you to take the reserved seat now. So the next one is Nozomi 256, leaving at 7 p.m., truck number 24. Hopefully not that many people waiting in front of the train though. But still 20 minutes before leaving the train, so should be okay. So truck number 24. Here we go. Speaking of Nozomi Shinkansen, non-reserved seat is always starting from car number 1 and 2. It used to be car number 1 to car number 3, but now it became less cars, so that's why more competition for the non-reserved seat. It's 20 minutes before leaving the train, but still there are people waiting in front of the reserved seat. Oh, so that's the line for the non-reserved seat. Let's go all the way to the front. Yeah, I think we made a right decision. If we just came over here right before the departure, probably we can take the window seat. Well, anyways, outside already gets darker, so either way, if by the window seat or, you know, the aisle seat, it doesn't much matter though. By the way, this is what I got at the konbini. It's a cafe latte, which I've never tried, something new. And also, onigiri rice bowl. This is not yakiniku onigiri, it is a yakiniku no tare mabushi, meaning yakiniku sauce onigiri, 203 Japanese yen. Interesting. And this is my favorite chocolate. It's a chocolate gummy inside it. It's めっちゃ美味しい. It is almost 10 minutes before the departure, and the line gets longer. However, still, this much people, you can take a seat now, since it's the starting train. If you are using the Shinkansen non-reserved seat, most important thing is just find your starting train. If you find a starting train, most likely you can take a seat. However, if you are not using the starting train, well, it could be very hard to find your seat, so just be careful. But again, if you are taking the Shinkansen from Tokyo Station, all the Shinkansen is the starting train, so you don't have to worry that now. Yep, it is time for the sunset. Beautiful sky. And here we go, Shinkansen has arrived. Alright, so let's ride on and find the seat. Oh yeah, here we go. So I could take the seat letter E, which you can see the Mount Fuji, but again, it's already sunset time, so by the time when we get to the Mount Fuji, probably we cannot see the Mount Fuji. It doesn't matter much now. So Nozomi Shinkansen, there is a plenty of space in front of you. There is a table that you can place the food over here. Also, there is a power outlet over here. Some Shinkansen has a power outlet over here. But this one, they just have the power outlet by the wall. So if you want to find the power outlet for sure, make sure to find the seat beside the window so that even which Shinkansen it is, you can find a power outlet. Alright, so let's go. If you use the Nozomi Shinkansen, it only takes 2 hours and 30 minutes from Osaka to Tokyo, so it's really fast.
この電車はのぞみ号の東京行きです。途中の停車駅は京都、名古屋、新横浜、品川です。この電車は全車禁煙となり
So we are almost arriving to Kyoto Station. Speaking of the seats, departing from Osaka, by the time still there are empty seats, so probably all of them could take a seat despite of Saturday afternoon. However, probably people will ride on from the Kyoto Station can't find a seat, I believe. I'm not sure. It really depends on how many people ride on from the Kyoto though. However, there are so many people using the Shinkansen from Kyoto Station too. So we'll see.
今日新幹線をご利用くださいましてありがとうございます。
So we just left from Kyoto Station, and there are several people who couldn't find a seat, but most of them seems like could find a seat. Usually, everyone could find a seat except the super busy season. However, since the non-reserved car decreased, used to be from car number 1 to 3, but now it becomes car number 1 to 2. So that's why some people couldn't find a seat. So it is time for the yakiniku sauce on the Actually, it looks pretty good.
Cars number 8 to 10 of this train. For more information, please refer to the leaflet on this seat net pocket in front of you.
Almost there are no meat, but the flavor of yakiniku sauce reminds me of yakiniku, and this rice feels like that I'm eating the yakiniku and the rice. Interesting. If you are on a diet, probably this onigiri will be perfect for you. And this is my favorite chocolate. Inside there is a mascot cap. Nice flavor of mascot, perfectly matches with chocolate. I love it. So we just arrived to Nagoya Station, and there are so many people take up the train. However, there are so many people ride on. And again, from the Nagoya Station too, seems like there are many people who couldn't find a seat. So if you are taking the Shinkansen from Nagoya Station to Tokyo around the weekend, probably you'd better get the reserved seat too. And the next stop will be Shin Yokohama. So we are just passing the Shizuoka Prefecture right now. We are supposed to watching Mount Fuji right now, but since outside is pretty dark, we can't see Mount Fuji at all. It's shogunai. Maybe next time. So we just arrived to Shin-Yokohama Station, and after Shin-Yokohama Station, already many people took off the train and there are many empty seats. So if you are taking the train from Shin-Yokohama Station to Tokyo, probably you don't have to reserve the seat. However, from Shin-Yokohama Station to Tokyo Station, it's not far at all. Basically, the local train goes pretty fast too, so basically, you don't have to ride on the Nozomi Shinkansen. Anyways, next station will be Shinagawa Station. That's almost there. Yep. Sounds like we just got to Shinagawa Station. That's the melody. And next stop will be Tokyo.
Few minutes. Passengers going to the Chuo, Yamanote.
列車とホームの間、広く空いているところがございますので、お降りの時、足元にご注意ください。
Alright, finally we arrived to Tokyo. Sweet. Alright, let's go. We're in Osaka about the month. Yep. I feel like Natsukashi. Tokyo. It's almost 9:30 now. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yep, pretty fast. By the way, Smart EX. This EX app, this is the one I usually use when I reserve the Shinkansen ticket and very useful. If you are not buying the JR Rail Pass and you are planning to using the Shinkansen in Japan, definitely this EX app recommended. Especially if you are using the train IC card. Alright, let's keep walking toward to Marunouchi exit. It is Saturday, so I believe there are so many people in Tokyo Station though. So until here, it is Shinkansen Tokyo Station, and from here, we will get inside of the JR Tokyo Station. Yep, Tokyo Station. It is a busy, big station. Oh, it's already past 9:30, but still, station bento store is open. But this side of bento store, it's already closed though. This Grand Star Tokyo souvenir shop, still many stores is open. This seafood bowl shop too. I believe those shops close at 10 p.m. Bakery is still open too. If you want to enjoy the beautiful night view in Tokyo Station, just come to the Marunouchi exit side. You can enjoy the beautiful view of Tokyo. Yep, now feels like that I came back to Tokyo. We can see the beautiful moon too. Alright, here we go. Finally, we came back to Tokyo. You know, whenever I came back to Tokyo, I feel the same. This is the capital of Japan, and this is the place to fight it. Whenever I go back to Osaka, feels like this is the place that I can relax. And whenever I came back to Tokyo, now it's time to challenge myself. So in May and June, the trips are coming. Yes, the travel videos are coming too, so please look forward to it. Unless if it's not raining. But according to the weather forecast, raining season will start from mid of June to mid of July. So still we have time. This time, unfortunately, I couldn't make the road trip, but we could visit the Osaka Expo and I'm super happy. Well, since I got the annual pass for the Expo, I'm planning to going back to Osaka end of summer. And another Expo video is coming too, so please look forward to it. Well, at that time, probably there will be fewer travelers compared to now. So maybe we can enjoy the Expo more. And also speaking of the Shinkansen, starting from 2025, Nozomi Shinkansen from Tokyo to Osaka, they used to have the non-reserved seat starting from car number 1 to car number 3. However, now they only have the car number 1 to 2 That means there are fewer non-reserved seats. Well, even it's Saturday, still there are empty seats. However, there are the people who couldn't find a seat. So if you are planning to use the non-reserved seat, well, maybe you'd better know when you are using it. If it's on the weekend and you are taking the Shinkansen from Kyoto or Nagoya, those stations, probably you'd better get the reserved seat. Otherwise, it would be hard to find a seat. That's something new about the Shinkansen rule, and that's something you'd better know if you are reserving the Shinkansen. Well, so hope those info will help for your next Japan trip. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to hit the like button. It will really encourage me to keep shooting videos, and more Japan travel videos are coming. So if you haven't, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss my new video and live stream. Big thank you to all of my Patreons. If you haven't, please don't forget to check my Patreon account too. Yes, before left Osaka, I cut my hair and I permed my hair again. Hopefully, this hair can keep it until end of summer too though. Anyway, yes, finally we came back to Tokyo and more travels are coming. So please look forward to it and see you soon in the next video. See you. Have a great day. Bye bye.